Welcome to Sanjay Global Voices. I am Sanjay, your host, and I am thrilled to embark this journey with you. Sanjay Global Voices is a platform for the individual to share their unique experience around the globe. Today, we have another esteemed personality. She is well-known public speaker. She is global icon. She is queen. She is international brand ambassador. She is well-known public speaker. She is worldwide a well influencer. She is well trainer, mentor, and CEO and founder at One Natural Beauty. She is none other than Ambassador Dr. Smily Mukta. Let's welcome her. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for the, long introduction. So thank you very much for inviting me again on your platform.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your valuable time to be with us once again and to talk on such an important topic of today. So thank you so much for joining us. As viewers, we all know that social media is everywhere. We all use it. We all entertain us. We are connected through the world by this social media. But this social media has some consequences, some hazardous effects. So today we have our special guest to talk on the consequences of the social media. So before moving on consequences, ma'am, may I ask you which platform of social media you are using and how your experience? Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
yes, I always believe I know. Nowadays, it's a digital world. We all get recognition from social media. And to be really honest, there are certain things which I always believe that because of social media, I'm mostly on my Facebook, Insta, and LinkedIn. That is what is because I limit myself not too much on social media. I know the presence on social media is very important. And that's the reason today also I'm here because of social media. So every coin has two sides.
Thank you so much. Let's be real that social media is everywhere. But let's stay tuned with us to learn more about the consequences of social media and consequences of social media to learn more about it throughout this sessions. So, ma'am, what are the hazards you have ever found that social media has, especially in today's young generation?
Well, this is such a wider topic. And as a global influencer, of course, my presence is more on social media through in person or online, videos, reels, no matter what it is. But however, let me just give you a simple example. Because of nowadays social media, don't we think we are dragging ourselves too much? And let's focus on ourselves, family, culture, ethics, and value for ourselves. Every day, it's a kind of thing which we always have in mind. Oh, what's up on social media today? What's up? It was a time when if we were just leading a very simple life. Was there any social media? Things were so calm, cool, no compare, no ego, no hatred, no rush, no push, all because of social media. And more time for family. We used to have more time with our friends and family, and especially with our parents. Are we doing that nowadays on social media? Let me ask you this question. What comes on priority for you when you wake up in the morning? That's a call.
My first priority to look into Facebook notification, look some Google emails. No doubt our office work is also done with attached with Googles and so on, and look out the WhatsApp because I am also doing online consultation. So video call through WhatsApp. So whatever I have to try to go out of the social media, I can't.
So
So
that
this is
means,
very.
no, this is a reality. I understand that. So, like I said, every coin has two sides, but everything in life you need to balance. When we do not balance, it is imbalance. We cannot be like this. We have to balance. So, let's balance on social media's presence at the same time your other rules in life. I always believe in work balance, which is 8 plus 8 plus 8 rule.
How social media uh, bullying, cyber security bullying, what you say about?
Well, this is a wider topic. This is really wider topic. And like I mentioned that I'm a straight shooter and a fact finder. It is good to make your presence on social media, but particularly social media should be informative versus negativity, negative approach, pulling each other, dragging each other, shaking others, comparing others, violence, ego, and hatred, and copy. And in result, there are many negative impact on youngsters, young masterminds, because this is going beyond control. So there is my point. Everything in life has to be balanced. You cannot have an imbalanced life. It's good to have everything on your plate, but it has to be in a disciplined, balanced work style.
The way you answered this question, that's really incredible. Thank you so much. The way you ended this with the balance. Now, I want to know more about that. How we balance.
There is a work balance rule. Like I mentioned, you must follow 8 plus 8 plus 8. What does it mean? Oh, I'm not teaching here maths or calculation. I'm teaching here, this is our work balance. 8 hours of your professional life, 8 hours of your yourself, your life, and last 8 hours is your sleep. Are we balancing these? When you work on 8 plus 8 plus 8 rules, because we all have 24 hours. But what are we doing? We are spending more on social media versus sleep, versus on ourselves. And due to that, we are landing up, it's imbalance. And when we are imbalanced, our life, our mental, our body, total psychology is imbalanced. We are shaky. So we need to balance.
That's really great. You share explain 8 plus 8 plus 8 and what does it mean and how we balance 8 plus and 8 plus 8. But my question here arises that you also mentioned about psychology. So how social media impact our mental health? How it affect our mental health? Can you please share your opinion on it? Thank you.
Great. Mental health has become a leading topic nowadays. More than our physical health, we are mentally getting distracted, stress, because we are focusing too much on the social media. We are having less time for a family, for ourselves, for our health. But our first priority, oh, I have to put this post. I have to put this. I have to copy. Oh, he is doing this. She is doing that. I also need to follow. How do I make the reel like this? I also have to follow. See, our mind is dragging inside. So rather than that 8 hours, which is our professional life, we are moving more and more towards that. So our body is imbalanced. Everybody is the mentally, we have to be very, very recognized. Recognition doesn't mean honors, certificates, medals, trophies, memento. No, recognition means your body needs to recognize your mental ability, your focus point, dressing good, doing makeup. Oh, I'm doing so good. But you are mentally imbalanced. Your focus point is not there. So here is my point. You are not going to sell yourself on the social media, which is a problem nowadays. You gonna be just like you. Be real what you are. What is happening nowadays? It's an AI world. So all our pictures are converted to AI. Is that real? To be honest with you, every time when people ask me this question, I said, yeah, I'm exactly the way I am. I don't need AI. Sorry. Don't put my AI pictures on the magazine. Sorry. No, not me. I push myself. So learn to say no to no. You don't have to go with the trend. Yes, you have to update yourself. I'm not saying you have to update, but there is again, you know, where is your priority, where you should focus on be you, be real. That means you are under your control. But nowadays, young masterminds, it's very difficult because they are dragging more and more and more towards social media. And that's the problem. Mental, our creativity, our focus point, our thinking capability is gone. And one of the very important thing which I need to say is that, you know what? I experienced myself. Those were the days, our writing skills. It is an it is a research which has been done very lately. And I'm a global influencer, so I have to keep updated with every articles, everything which is just been going nowadays. It has been seen that youngsters nowadays, they are so much on the social media texting and all. Their writing capability, their writing, the not the expertise I'm talking about, the writing, the way of the writing, the style of writing with the pen on the paper is being so messed up. Those were the days. I still remember, you have to improve your handwriting. Don't you think so? Our teachers always used to say, hey, your handwriting is not good. Go back. Start with beautiful A, beautiful B, beautiful C. Nowadays, what's happening? We are out from the writing skill. How many of you take a paper and a pen to write every day? Let me ask this question to you.
I'm totally agreed that no doubt social media had destroyed a lot of things. Especially you were asking about the handwriting issue. Nowadays, nobody interested in handwriting. If someone have good handwriting, that is a skill, and that will be very popular. That would be very popular on social media because of his handwriting. But in past, when you were, yeah, we were students, our teacher, they are again and again uh, by marking us on our handwriting, grading us on our handwriting basis. and our parents are interested to bring the copies of good handwriting and
Yes,
you to copy it and again till it make perfect. So
yes,
these days, especially we are missing it.
yeah.
So
So
thank you
that's
so
give
much
and
for
take.
mentioning it.
Yeah, because don't you think so? That is missing.
That is totally missing.
Yeah. So where are we heading? We are heading to AI technology, but we are leaving behind. We are exiting from the good creativity.
That's agreed, totally agree. What I have learned from your this answer, there is a social media addiction. Children are usually addicted to their cell phone, to their gadgets like mobile, like laptops, or all all that gadgets that help them on their social media. Even their earphone also part of it. They are always on music, and their playlist is always on. So this makes addiction. And what I have learned and I have studied little bit, the mobile addiction is more dangerous than alcohol or some other addictions. This is
Yes.
what I have little bit studied. What is your say on it? Or to you?
Yes, absolutely. Because, like I mentioned, balance and do and act responsibly. Even drinking, act and drink responsibly. If you are on the social media, on the gadgets, on devices, how much radiation you are taking in? Nowadays, youngsters, most of them, such an early age, they are all wearing glasses. All have very bad eyesight. Most of them, they are having in depression, stress, anxiety, mental illness versus physical illness. Why? Because we cannot shift our eyes from the gadget. Early in the morning we wake up, oh, let me see what my friend have posted. Oh, I need to copy. So our instead of giving rest to your eyes, the first thing in the morning we should bless ourselves. We should give rest to our eyes because eyes are not meant only to be on the radiation. You must focus more on natural, that is nature. That is what your eyes need. That's the best medicine for your eyes. But we are not doing that. So who stands responsible? Because we are not acting responsibly. And we ourselves stand as a role model. If we do that in front of youngsters, what do they learn? They learn nothing. So we have to change ourselves. Be a role model, like I always say. And this year, as I'm the most influential woman to shape the future, I encourage everyone through every videos, every reel, which I keep on posting on the social media with my thoughts, my own quotes to empower and inspire so that people get to know deep dive into the reality, not pushing ourselves on the social media.
That's really the way you explain in simple words. Uh, I hope everyone can understand and get benefit from this answer. Thank you for explaining your view about the mobile addiction, about all this. So I do not go into detail about this. As you know, this is a very large topic, and each question itself is a topic. So I'm not
Yes.
diving into in detail, but just for a concern, as I'm part of the psychiatry, mental health, I would love to learn something new, something more about. As you discuss about mobile addiction is also part of mental health. But you also discuss about that teenager especially, they go into mental health is like depression or like anxiety. So what's the best way to cope up with this, and what's the best way how we get rid from this, especially mobile addiction, or mobile addiction may cause, social media may cause depression or anxiety, how to get rid of it?
Well, there is nothing. We First thing is that we have to set that 8 plus 8 plus 8 rules. Prioritize our life. What is important to you? You have to understand social media or yourself. Social media is not your family. That's not your life. Your life is yourself. You, family. You know what? Nowadays, let me just put this in a very, short and crisp manner in that, I'm having a very difficult time because of my parents' illness back in my country, but which is not under my control. Every day I'm posting and I'm totally blessed across the universe for getting the prayers for my parents so that they recover and come back soon. But is that under my control? That is not under my control, right? But I need to balance. I need to have that 8 plus 8 plus 8 balance. I have to have that positive thinking, mindfulness, and exit from negative thinking. Positive, focus on myself. What's happening in and around, I'm not bothered. Because at the end of the day, social media is not my family. It's me. End of the day, it's me. If I fall sick, does social media care for me? Is social media gonna treat me? Are the likings and the comments and the followership is most important in your life? Is that feeding you? Because you need a personality. Oh, I have to have 100 followers today because that's your target. Have we ever thought about what's your target to do the best of yourself today? Even if you have no follower, I don't care. I'm not a person to follow others. I be me. And that's a superpower one must have. Not that I have to gain followers on the social media. See, everything is what is happening. You are putting pressure on your here. Your mind is always under stress, pushing yourself. It's good to chase your dream. But nowadays, people are chasing only after money. Can money buy everything for you? Of course, yes. But remember, you can get back anything in life, your money, house, anything, your goal. Maybe you are failure once, twice. It's okay. Your business is okay. But one thing you cannot reverse, if you lose your health or your mental imbalance, you can never get it back. Which is your priority? Let me ask you.
That's really impressive one. uh, One thing I must learn from you, the way you simplify the things, the way you explain the things in simple way, that's most amazing, most incredible. I hope viewers will get maximum benefit from these answers, these explanations of yours. I'm not taking too much time, but I'm learning too much from you.
Oh, that's
Uh,
okay. I'm open. I'm open. Like I mentioned, that I'm destined to inspire and empower in spite of my, things which are not under my control. My mind is somewhere. How are my parents doing? How are they doing every day? Morning, night, because in our country, it's totally different. When it is morning here in US, there is night. And when there is night, here is morning. But I'm not sleeping. I'm only focusing how is my parents doing, because both of them are in ICU. And I only recommend and request every viewers over here, please pray for my parents, because I believe prayers works faster and quicker than medicine and any pills. I appreciate everyone's prayers for my parents.
I agreed. We are also concerned, and the way you are discussing, I also follow your page. You are mentioning about the health of your parents. That's so. We are with you. We are also praying, and as you said, that prayers heals so early as compared to medicine. So prayers heals. So me and my viewers will surely pray for your parents, because are are the parents. I have no words for them.
Yeah,
Thank you
absolutely.
so much.
We must value. And this is also one of the point that social media is taking so much of time, our time. Are we focusing on our ill parents who need you? Probably, our focus is more towards on the social media. So again, there is not balance. I know I'm away. I can't do anything. But all I need is only I have to, again, 8 plus 8 plus 8. Because time doesn't wait for anyone, and the journey and the world moves on. So we cannot pause, but we need to balance. That is also another thing of mental stability, which is very important in life when you follow 8 plus 8 plus 8. If it gets imbalanced, it's gonna be tough.
Thank you so much. This is all. I request one final time. What your word of wisdom? What your final word of today? And what is your special message on this social media?
My message to everyone is that life is a journey with ups and downs. Every difficult situation makes us experience to stand as a pillar. Don't shake, don't break. That's you. And come strong. Push yourself. It's hard. Time flies. Nothing will stay just like the clock. The hands of the clock keeps on moving. And tomorrow will be again sunshine. So with that hope, with that positivity, no matter what situation you are in personal life, business, anything, always remember that phase doesn't stay. There is always a sunshine. And that's what I believe. And that's what I'm doing. I'm smiling because that's my strength, confidence. With that smile, yes, I look positive that tomorrow my parents will get little better. And day after tomorrow, little better. And then they will recover with the blessings and the prayers. That one should have always in mind, that bad days, bad or crisis or difficult situation experience us to be strong, and we need to stand just like a pillar and move ahead, push ourselves, that everything gonna be okay. Life moves on, tomorrow will be better.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Once again, it was amazing to learn something new from you today. Thank you so much, viewers. This is all for today. Let's build the bridges of understanding, one voice at a time. This is for today. Stay tuned, stay happy, and please make sure in comment which personality do you want to hear. So I will bring that personality in next session with you. Thank you so much. This is all for today. Bye bye.